Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's get started. It is something that is always on our minds. From a young age, we know that it is something worth wanting and striving for. It is one of the leading causes for divorce in the United States. It connects our entire world and determines a bad day versus a good day. So, what is this thing that seemingly touches every part of our lives? Money. Money is something that, while you definitely don't need it to be happy, it certainly helps. There are plenty of ways that people choose to live their lives based on money. All of us sitting here decided that going to college and pursuing a degree was probably the best way to ensure a stable financial future. But there are millions of people around the world who are broke even though they got a degree or went to college. Why is this? Simple. They did not have a plan for their money once they started earning it. A plan is the one thing you need to gain success and maintain success in your financial journey. There are many different opinions about plans surrounding money and budgeting, but there's only one plan that has proven successful and effective every single time for those who apply themselves. This plan is called the 7 Baby Steps to Financial Freedom, created by financial advisor, teacher, and author Dave Ramsey. Ramsey graduated with degrees in finance and real estate from University of Tennessee and quickly became successful as a real estate investor working for his own company, Ramsey Investments Incorporated. His company became a multi-million-dollar success, and him and his wife indulged in those successes until their success ran out and their non-existent budgeting habits caught up to them, causing bankruptcy and foreclosure. When he was at his lowest and did not know what else to do, he started doing research and building from the ground up a budgeting plan for himself and his wife. Today, this plan has helped over 6 million people become debt-free, and his Financial Peace podcast is among the top 5 most listened to in the United States. My firsthand experience with this plan has given me a deep understanding of the importance in budgeting, and I think that it's important to share with you guys today. My parents are currently completing this budgeting plan, and I have been working on it for about 3 years now. They will officially be debt-free in November after having over $78,000 in debt. They are just one of the 6 million people who realize the importance of having a purpose with your money. Ramsey's baby step number 1 is to save $1,000 for a starter emergency fund. His reasoning for this is so that in case something happens while you're completing this plan, that emergency won't disrupt the entire process and cause you to have to start over. Baby step number 2 is to pay off all debt besides your house by using a debt snowball. This step is where people usually get sidetracked or give up because it can be frustrating if you do have a lot of debt. The snowball says to tackle the smallest debts first, then the medium ones, and then the largest debts last. This is successful if done correctly because paying off those small debts in the beginning are proven to increase success levels when it comes to those larger debts too. You will feel the success of paying off a debt and want to continue to do so. Next is step number 3, which is to create a fully funded emergency fund that can cover 3 to 6 months of your expenses. So, all of those resources that you were using to pay off your debt should now go towards this fund, since you don't have any more debt. This is so that you will be covered for those big life emergencies that almost no one can prepare for, except for you now that you're doing these baby steps. These next steps may seem like they wouldn't really relate to us college students or even a young adult, but they're actually most relevant for those demographics. Step number 4 is to take 15% of your household income and invest it into your retirement fund every month. Even if you're young, it is smart to start investing your money early and make it work for you with those interest rates. Why would you want to set yourself up for financial success in the future and a peaceful retirement where you can spoil your grandkids or take lavish trips if you want to? The next step is number 5, and that is to save for your children's college fund. This one is pretty self-explanatory, and we've all been affected by it. Whether your parents saved for your college or didn't, you've felt the effects. I'm sure if you could have your college paid for, it would make life a lot easier, right? So why wouldn't we want that for our future children? Immediately setting them up for success even if they aren't a real worry yet. Step number 6 is to pay off your home early. So this means you'll be focusing on paying off your mortgage next. This is the last step to get financial freedom from debt. Yay! Then, after this step, you'll be able to freely save and give money as you please. Imagine not having to worry about where your money is going ever again, because it will be staying with you for those fun things. The last step, number 7, is to build wealth and give. This step is the home run of the whole plan. People with no debt can do anything they want because they don't have those companies or organizations to pay back to. That sounds like the dream to me. I don't know about you guys. Yes, there are other plans out there, but none are nearly as successful and as easy to follow. If my parents, who had over $78,000 in debt, can pay it all off and pursue a healthy financial life even at 50 years old, then I know you guys can all start this journey too. It's never too early or too late, and it'll always be important. Having money is a part of life, and knowing what to do with it and where to put it is the key to success in that aspect. Trying this out can't hurt you in any way, and why wouldn't you want to strive for financial comfort for your future? Thinking about this today will ensure a better tomorrow.